Dogs can die within the first 2 months being diagnosed with diabetes, and the average lifespan for them is 2 years. My dog has lived for 4 years with type 2 diabetes, and he's just as healthy as he is at 10 when he was when he was 6 when he was first diagnosed. So you have a dog that's diabetic, don't be scared that they're going to die. You can easily take care of a diabetic dog with 3 steps. You just have to get them diagnosed, get them the insulin shots, and take them to the vet appointments. Following those steps, you can easily keep your dog healthy and happy for a lot of years. Getting a dog diagnosed can be difficult when you're not looking for the right symptoms because they look like everyday common occurrences. To look for symptoms with a dog with diabetes, one of the big ones is that they drink a lot. Usually dogs drink every 2 ounces per their body weight. So if a dog is 30 pounds, they would need to drink about 2 bowls of water a day, so that's 60 ounces. Dogs, when they start to get diabetes, can drink 7 to 6 bowls of water a day. That is way too much than any dog should be drinking, and that's one of the signals that you should get them diagnosed. Another symptom of dogs having diabetes is that they pee for a long time. I know it's weird when you're watching a dog pee, but when you look at it and they pee for a minute long, that's way too long than any person or dog should be using the bathroom. Also, when they urinate, it's a lot darker because they're peeing off protein. It's kind of like when a human is sick and their pee is a lot darker. It's like one of those same things. So when you see those symptoms, you should get them diagnosed. And once you get them to the diagnosis, you can go on to the next step, which is getting them the insulin shots. Getting them an insulin shot is one of the main steps to keeping your dog healthy and alive. To get insulin, you can go down to Walmart and buy any bottle of insulin for $20. It's very simple. To inject insulin into a dog, you just need to find a little, what's called a fat pocket, which can be found around their neck, which then you can inject insulin into. Usually you measure it by units, and you can figure out how many units of insulin you need by getting them to the vet appointment, which is the last step of taking care of a diabetic dog. Going to the vet can be costly, but it's very important to get your dog to the vet appointments. When you get them diagnosed, usually you have to go every couple weeks to get the blood sugar and the glucose tested. Once you get it tested, then the veterinarian can decide how many units of insulin that you need to help regulate the blood sugar. Getting that situated, then by then you can figure out how many units of insulin you need to give to the dog, which would help keep them alive. So when you have a diabetic dog, it's very easy to keep them alive just by going those 3 easy steps. You just have to watch out for the symptoms, then get them diagnosed, and finally get them to the vet appointments. If all that, you can very easily have a very healthy dog. That's all.